Dear students, good morning to you all. Myself V.T.BIOLOGY, P.G.S.S. Biology from PG Senior Secondary School. Most welcome in your new class, that is first year biology. So again, most welcome. Now we discuss about total syllabus of biology, means how many chapters are there. So dear students, in bio portion 10 units are there. So how many units? There are 10 units in bio. Out of 10, 5 units selected for class 11, while 5 units are selected for class 12. Out of 10, total number of chapters are 38. Out of 38, in first year, whole unit contain 22 chapters. So the first 5 units that is selected for class 11 consist of 22 chapters, and rest, that is 16 chapters, are selected for class 12. So here 5 units are also written on board. First number, diversity of living organisms. Diversity of living organisms consists of 6 chapters, and there are 10 marks questions are selected for examination from this unit. Second number is structural organization in plants and animals. This unit consists of only one chapter for 11 marks. Next unit, that is cell, structure and function, consists of 3 chapters for 15 marks. Next is plant physiology, consists of 5 chapters for 17 marks. And last is human physiology, consists of 7 chapters for 17 marks. So total marks are 70. 70 means your biology subject for 100 marks. Out of 100, 70 marks for theory, while 30 marks for practical. So total marks 100 for this subject. Dear students, now our first chapter from first unit is the living world. So in this chapter we discuss about what are the main characteristic features of living organisms, because on this earth living and non-living both type of organisms are present, and both are different from each other on the basis of their characteristic features. So first number, the characteristics of living world. In case of characteristics of living world, the earth serves as a home for diverse living organisms. Means earth serves as a home for diverse living organisms, because all the living organisms live on earth. So second number, the organisms live in various habitats. Means there are different types of habit and habitats of all living organisms, because some are live in forests, mountains, deserts, oceans, freshwater bodies, hot springs, polar regions, and almost every place of the earth. Means their characteristic features as well as their habitats both are different, and due to this type of differences, all the living and non-living organisms are different from each other. So their habitats are different, like forest, mountains, deserts, oceans, freshwater bodies, hot springs, polar regions, and almost every place of the earth. So next is about whole explanation of the living organism, that is. So dear students, some characteristic features of living organisms are shown in the flow chart that is given below. So with the help of this flow chart, we can summarize the characteristic feature of living organisms. Means what are the main characteristic features. So characteristic features of living organisms. So there are 4 main characteristic features of all living organism. The first number is growth. After growth, respond to environmental stimuli. Next number is capable to metabolize, and next number is reproduce. So in case of growth, all the living organisms can increase their mass, means they can increase their mass, especially their height, their weight, etc. And respond to environmental stimuli, means they can respond environmental stimuli like light, water, temperature and pollutant, because in their body there are many type of receptors are present to detect about different type of external stimuli. Capable to metabolize means there are biochemical reactions occurs inside the body of all living organism, that is anabolic process and catabolic process, that is the formation of glucose and the breakdown of glucose. So they are capable to metabolize. When metabolic activities, metabolic process occur inside the body, means they can form glucose, and after that the breakdown of glucose, that is anabolic process and catabolic process. Next, reproduce. All the living organisms have the capacity to reproduce their own kind or their offspring. So reproduction is the main characteristic feature of living organism, because it is responsible to maintain the continuity of species generation to generation. So through reproduction they can reproduce their own kind or their own offspring. So reproduction, growth, respond to environmental stimuli, capable to metabolize, these are the main characteristic feature of living organism. In next video we detail study about the main characteristic feature of living organism. Thanks.